Cloud. Here we go, connecting to the cloud. Okay, welcome to the Team Onward September meeting. I wasn't sure I was going to have missed you guys in August, but I got to say, I don't know what to do with my Monday nights when I'm not with y'all unless family's here, because I was supposed to be doing something tonight. I don't ever just sit here and do this. And I'm like, oh, it should have been the training call. Oh, it should have been the leader call. Oh, it should have been one-on-ones. Oh, it should have been this. Okay, I take every August off. I just feel like I'm getting old. And I had nothing to do because of the big C word, which we're not going to talk about again, but that's why I had nothing to do. So yeah, so it's all good. I know that today is Brenda Lloyd's wedding anniversary, so I knew she wasn't going to be on here because my one-on-one with her is tomorrow. So Brenda, if you're watching the replay, happy anniversary from your AWOL family. Happy anniversary. So how many were part of the visionary thing? Yeah, the convention. Yeah. So looking at who's on here, we have about a third who have been to actual convention. And then the rest of you, your very first experience was the virtual. So I'm talking to my girls right now who have been to convention. Which one do you like better?
I like in-person convention better. But considering the circumstances and everything that they were dealing with, and the fact that there were almost 9,000 representatives by Sunday, really, they did absolutely the best that they could with the circumstances. And the master class was freaking amazing.
Yes, it was. It was spot on. I don't know about the rest of you, but I think it's spot on. I loved who they bought. Amy, what did you think? You're another one who's been there.
Convention in person, because you get that more, the feeling you get.
Speak the truth. It's because I can hug you. Everybody say, because Molly can hug you, because that's what we're all missing.
Me and my Avon peeps, we actually had one computer or device going with all of us in Facebook chat.
Oh, that's so cool.
Actually watched the convention. So
that's
we were
cool.
Still together.
Yeah. You know, Kim had contacted me about doing it, trying to do it, and me trying to do a Zoom with it, but we were dealing with all the aftermath of the storm, so my system kept doing this, and I thought, can you imagine me having like 300 people from the team, and then I just drop it after telling them not to be there? I'm like, that wouldn't have been too good.
Yeah, so. No, I mean, I was trying to talk with Jennifer, one of my team members, during that, and even just talking on the phone, on speakerphone, was way overwhelming, because if we comment about something, by the time we both finished talking about it, we had missed the next thing.
That's what I found. I kept thinking, I don't think that would have really, I think the only way that works is if you're able to get together and do it. I mean, we all live so far apart from one another, but I totally, wouldn't it have been great if we had known this is going to happen like 6 months in advance, and everybody could have just said, let's get a plane ticket to Molly's place and we could all watch it at Molly's place together. Just bring your sleeping bag. We good. First 2 people to get here, get the beds. That's all I'm going to say. Who going to get here first? So I too am one who, God, I'm so proud of them for doing something, and they put on something very remarkable in such a short amount of time. But I'm going to tell you, for the newbies, if you liked that, it doesn't even begin to touch being there in person, when everything that they're showing is on display and you're able to touch it, feel it, smell it, test it. People that you've become friends with simply from other groups, or talking to people that you've connected with, to finally be able to connect with those people.
Second day when they were going through the Christmas stuff, they went through that so fast. I mean, I did have it wasn't like the first day where they literally was talking about it and this, and I expected them to tell us prices
Yep.
And said it
Yeah.
was coming, and they didn't. They just kind of like, it was like, here, see.
Yeah. And Michael says that that's not everything, but it's all they could get their hands on at this point. Apparently, even if we had convention, there was a lot of things because of COVID again that they didn't get their hands on that they should have. I don't know how much more that means, but I think quite a few things. So I mean, I'm sad that we don't have a fur baby for fundraising this year. I'm not gonna lie. But I think there's more changes coming to fundraising, and I heard from Michael that there are some new things coming. They're not ready to release them yet. They're struggling right now with a lot of things like trying to get simple things like rice water cleanser, which they were able to get some, and then they were out like that in the end. There's lots of different things. I was looking today, what was I trying to get today? Because I put in an order today and I was like, you've got to be kidding me, they don't have that? And they said it wasn't going to be in until 23. And I was like, but they're still struggling. I can't even get mad at them. I can't believe the stuff that they are getting our direction, but I just think that we just got to be patient. You know, I had sent, when I saw that, I've been waiting to put my shuffle card about rice water cleanser out to all my customers. So as soon as they told me it was back in, of course I was like, yay, it's back in. So, you know, I send that out, right? Well, I had just ordered 5 of each, the wipes and the cleanser. And I had 12 people get one or the other. So I go back in to place the order today and it's out again.
Mm.
And I said, well, you know, and another thing that was out was the, one of the blushes was out. The Kush one was out till 23. And I was like, okay, now it's affecting our makeup. So I don't know what that's going to look like for us. I do think things are starting to settle just across the world a little bit. And this is all I'm going to say about this, and then we're going to drop it. I also believe a lot of this is going away after November 4th. That's all I'm going to say about it. I think a lot of this stuff is going to be it is going to be what it is.
My husband says that a lot. And
I think a lot of this is political.
Because I have a low immune system, and I normally working in the child care facility, I always got what they got.
Right.
Every single time.
Right.
I have not been sick.
Look, I this is not Molly saying there is no COVID. There is. I have friends who are sick with it, who tested positive. I know people who've lost people. I don't know anybody that I've lost, but I think just like the flu is real and bubonic plague was real, you know, I don't think it's as bad as that. I'm just saying we ain't got no plagues going on here. It doesn't seem to be what it is, but I do think that our society is somebody who uses what they want to use to the benefit. And I think what's really was disappointing to me is to see that the CDC came out with the fact that, you know what, that 94% of what they were saying was COVID was actually just people who had much serious other problems. And I mean, in my opinion, I can remember when my brother Mike was going through chemo and everything. And look, all we had then was the flu and anything else. And when he was going through all that, it was like, you know, we need to keep him away, keep him in the house, because they didn't want him to get a sore throat. They didn't want him to stub his toe. They weren't sure if he'd recover from whatever, because so I think that's just how it is normal with people who have issues out there. But no matter what it is, look, I just want life to be close to normal again. I'm not even sure I know what that looks like anymore, but I just keep trying to push the envelope. Like when the people look at me weird because I ain't wearing my mask, please don't judge me. Oh my gosh. I hate the mask, guys.
I do too.
I do. I hate the mask. Let me, Lee and I come out. Look, it's like this. Lee and I are doing it, and I come out, and I'm like, oh my gosh. It's like, I always go into the grocery store and just shop around. I'm like, I got the list. We got to do this in 10 minutes. I can't handle no more than 10 minutes. Don't stop. Don't look at a special. Don't tell me you want them hamburgers. We getting the other ones. That's what we're getting. I am that woman. Oh, it's bad. I am that woman. Hi, Jennifer. I see you joined us.
Oh my goodness.
I've had breathing problems and runny nose and stuff since going back into the classroom where I had to wear them all day.
Right.
And
right.
before.
Look,
Girl,
now I'm like,
I have to wear these things all day long at work.
I bet you do, girl. Look, and you know who I feel bad for? My nail people. My nail people have been doing this all along. I don't know how they do it. They've been wearing the mask all along. Like before there was ever COVID, my nail people was wearing it. I'm like, I told my girl, I said, you did that. She goes, oh, well, the smells get to us and everything. I'm like, girlfriend, even before the rest of us had a reason, you were such a pro. I said, I just feel like, why I complaining? You have to wear it all the time with all these people coming in. So, so it is what it is. But hey, I love the fact though, let me say, COVID or not, our company jumped on it and they gave us everything we needed to keep us making money with the whole, you know, daily essentials and everything else when nobody else could find masks, when nobody else could find disinfectant, when nobody else could find that. You know, they did it. So I will say to LG, hey, kudos. Let me also say why I'm on here. If you don't know, all of you should have gotten an email, but you know Avon Social with the multi-brains is going away. They have just kind of gotten rid of them as a vendor. Now, between you and me, it wouldn't surprise me if we saw them back in about 6 months to a year. Because I think that LG, look, LG, I will give it to them. I have to give this to them because there isn't much that they have called wrong. They have been very good about what we needed, even when we were against it and thought, how is this going to work? How is this product going to work? They have called a lot of things right. They seem to think they can do this in-house and give us quote unquote the same thing. I don't see that, but what I'm recommending for all of you to do, which is what I've been doing since I got the email, I have been going to Avon Social and I have been downloading anything that is of any use to me. Every picture that I want. Look, you can get great images from your e-store. Okay, I use the e-store photos for my shuffle card when I'm doing something. So it's not that you can't get great images there. But like some of their motivational stuff and some of the stuff that's like every day that you throw into your feed or the little videos, you can download those little videos too about the products. You can download those. I have been going to all of those and just downloading what I wanted. Some of the older stuff, not so much, but like especially all the Isa Knox and things like that. There's this new stuff that's coming out. Definitely been doing that. So, Jennifer, you have until the end of the month. Now, the group itself, if you're part of the Avon group, they're leaving that up. Now, not that Scott and them will quote unquote be in that really helping us, but that's up because it's such a support place. So people will still be there who got very knowledgeable about this whole thing, trying to help people. I don't think that when you think of multi-brains, and I don't think that Avon's going to be able to really do, I don't think the digital brochure is going to be able to do what they did for us. That's just my own personal opinion. Of course, I am
really hands-on with customer service.
Yeah.
And
well,
and
Scott Scott and his family have become Avon family. And I think the one thing Avon, you remember that Sally Hogshead kept talking about that we were all big with trust, that seems to be a big thing. Takes a lot for an Avon rep who's been with this company a little while to really significantly give their trust to somebody. And we did to Scott and them. Scott, I talked to him the other night and he's not down about it, but he's very disappointed. He loved working with the Avon community. I'm not so sure they won't be back. So just keep your fingers crossed. But in the meantime, especially if you're watching this on the replay, make sure you go into Avon Social itself and download what you think that you could use in the future, because all that stuff they put it together, but all that stuff is owned by Avon. So download it, because we're not going to be able to get into that after September 30th. Okay, so that's another big thing. I do believe they are having a convention, but I think they're really trying to wait before they get a bunch of stuff ready. They just want to make sure that the world is ready for us, instead of, let's do this and take everybody's money and then we have to give it back and that type of thing. I know that was really a crap thing.
Votes on that.
Huh?
We've been taking votes. We
I-
think it's gonna stay in San Antonio. We think possibly they
Could
may
be.
appeal when they cancel to hopefully.
Could be. Wouldn't hurt my feelings. Haven't been to San Antonio, so I'll go to San Antonio. That's fine.
That's what he keeps saying. My husband keeps saying.
Yeah, very well could be. Think about it. They already had stuff lined up there. If they could possibly work the dates out, why wouldn't they? So hoping that's going to come. But what I also hope they're going to do is for all our representatives who really cannot afford the airfare and stuff. Now, if you start saving now, no matter what it is, and you want to go, it is very doable if you start putting away money and say this much money. It's just like anything else you want. You want a new Christmas tree, you want a new house, you want to do this, you want to send your kids here, you want to do this. What do? You put away for it. That's what Lee and I still have to do every year. We just didn't go this year because of all this. So I would like to see them still do a virtual type thing, because there's a lot of people, because of kids and leaving your family for that long, or jobs or daycare or whatever it may be, that it's really not possible for those people. And I would love for them to at least be able to, even if they had to pay for it, for the swag again, give them something that they, because I truly believe in investing. Whether it's virtual or whether it's in person, I think that a representative should be able to invest into their business with one thing or the other. So I'm hoping they'll do that. And that was my give back to Michael and to Steve Bosson when they talked to me about it, was this can work both ways. And I said, I may not be as personal as the virtual was, but I think they should be able to be a part of it and be able to get a special swag bag or whatever too, that is the virtual swag bag or something. So we'll see what they're going to do with it. But I think they saw when they got 9,000 rather than 2,000 or 3,000, that they saw there were a lot more people who wanted to know what was going on. Okay, so I have that. If you were on my live stream on Friday, I've moved from Sundays to Friday nights. We're finally back to Friday nights again. And we talked about Halloween coming, okay? Now today I went in, and for everything I'm briefly gonna show you, I went in, well, on Friday, I spoke about it to all representatives, but I went in today to Team Onward and Onward No Matter What, and I uploaded all the files for these labels and cards and stuff. But you need to start thinking now about what's coming in October. Now, some people were like, well, who even knows if there's going to be trick-or-treating? This is not just about trick-or-treating. I know I talked about trick-or-treating, but this is kind of about the month of October. What can you do in your everyday field, in your everyday travels? Yeah, if you have trick-or-treating and they come to your place, that gives you even more, according to the kids or whatever, you know. I mean, think about it. Sometimes you got 3 kids coming together and they're all from the same family. You don't really want to give mom 3 books, you know what I'm saying? But so when you're in your travels every day, this is going to be a time that right now, if you have older brochures, hold on to those older brochures and let those older brochures be the ones that you use these labels and things for. That's what I have been doing, besides giving many of you brochures that I have here myself. The deal is, I never throw away an old brochure. I just don't. I can always use it. 80% of the brochure is absolutely what we carry all the time, okay? So if it's what we carry all the time, then the price may vary a little bit. Okay, so you just let them know that. I don't ever date my books when I'm giving them out to people. It just simply has the information. So think about taking these brochures from the next couple of campaigns. If you normally order 20, maybe get 30, maybe get 40, make it an investment, but then take the brochures that you normally are like, okay, if I run into anybody who's interested, I want to give them this. No, take them and get them ready for this. Hi, Diana. So I've downloaded a lot of this stuff, but I'm just going to very briefly look. The whole live stream is still in repeat in the groups and Team Onward and Onward No Matter What and on my Onward with Molly page. So you can go and fast forward through that where I'm talking about it. But these were labels that said, take me to your mommy. That if you know you're going to have Halloween, you can take one of the labels and you can, I put these on like, well, I use colored labels, but you don't have to. You don't have to use it. Stay in your lane and use what you need to do. But take me to your mommy with the little mummy over there. That way you're like, hey, I'm putting this in here for your mom. Make sure your mom gets this. Ha ha, something for mom because she took you out trick-or-treating. That's in there. Be a smarty pants and start your Avon business. It has a little picture of Smarties on there, but it also is going to have like your Start Avon and what your code is, whatever. You can even just send them to your site if you want to. It says become an Avon representative, but if you're looking about recruiting, that's on there. Here's one that says just for mommy, that you put on the brochure, that says you put your name, your phone number, free shipping on $60 orders, receive exclusive deals for shopping with me, and then it has your e-store address. So again, very simple, just very informative. And again, these are 32 a page. I think Avery 5162 is the 32 a page, 3 rows of 10. Here's one that I use for the month of October on every brochure I give out in the skincare section. It says Avon makes wrinkles disappear, and it has witches on it. And I just pick, like right now for me, it would be Isa Knox. I would be taking that and putting that on the page. People are thinking about wrinkles. It will actually grab their attention. Okay, what is she talking about here? Well, this is what I'm talking about. It takes care of wrinkles. So that is on there. These are all separate. They're all in the files in Team Onward. If you're looking to get, this is the part about where are you going in your everyday life. And if you don't have a brochure, what can you hand somebody? What can you do to give them something that would make them either call you for a brochure or go check out your e-store? These are cards. The page does 3 cards, and it says a treat for you from your Avon rep, happy Halloween. To order products or request a brochure, call, and then you can add your information. These are pumpkins, and the inside is blank, but you're going to take a sample. And you're going to tape a sample there. Maybe it's a skincare sample. Maybe it's a fragrance sample. I don't know what it is. Maybe you have some of the, when they send us those Cucina samples that we could purchase. No matter what it is, but one of our flat samples. I've been sending some of you samples, so some of you should be having samples because you're taking all my dang samples because I keep giving them to you. Diana, you showed up today, girl. It could very much be for you. Okay, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So here's one. Now look, this one here that's just with the pumpkins. This is really about when you're trying to build a customer base, okay? But then there's another one, a treat for you, that is a recruiting card. You could have some of both. And this one says, contact me to order products, request a brochure, or earn money just in time for the holidays. And then it says free to join Avon. It has a place for your name, your phone number and email, your e-store address. It says, if you prefer to join Avon online today, free to join, 25% commission on 40+ beauty orders, and save when you buy for yourself. More information and to sign up at Start Avon with your referral code. Now these have got, this is how you would know they're different. The building your customer base is the pumpkin, so you don't have to look inside. These, of course, are the nasty ass candy corns. Okay, that's what they is, because I don't like them, and I don't like them. Okay, it should have a Tootsie Roll on it or something, or something. But Lee likes them. I don't like them. Anyways, but again, when you're closing the card up, it is empty on the inside. It doesn't say anything. Their information is here. It says a treat for you. And on this side, it's going to have all the information so they can just turn it over. But you're going to put a sample in there. And by the way, try to make it, if you know you're putting a Belief sample or a VDL sample, a primer sample, whatever that is, make sure that if somebody calls you about that sample, that you have brushed up. Look, it's not like right now we have massive samples out there. We wish we did. I couldn't believe they finally got us the Mission samples you can get now. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, you're 3 months late, but okay, thank you very much. But they're out there. But what I do, because look, the VDL samples, I'm not going to lie to you, I had to brush up on those because those I don't use. I use their other primers. So I'm like, you know, if I'm going to give these out, I kind of need to know the difference between each one. What does it do? So the Belief I'm good with because I use the Belief, but I had to brush up on that if I'm going to use it. So whatever you're using, just make sure that if they go, you know, that sample you put in, and you go, oh, what sample? And they go, the Belief. And my thing would be, oh, was it the moisturizing balm or was it the aqua balm? Which one did I give you? Which one did it say? Because although they're trying to bring you to the same goal, they do it differently according to what skin type you are or what your skin is experiencing. So make sure that you learn whatever it is that you're putting in there.
That just happened to me with the samples. Whenever we got all those extra samples for
yeah,
reason, I
right,
put them somewhere and I lost them. But I found them and I gave them to a customer, and it's the therapy one, you know, this one.
yes, yes.
I just sold both products because I gave her the sample.
There you go. There you go. And again, look, you're never going to hear me stop saying knowledge is power. It doesn't mean that you have to know everything. I have been doing with my shuffle card, I've been doing a product. I spotlight a product every single campaign. So what I do is like this next time it's going to be the Isa Knox. It is. Now for me, I haven't tried the first ones that came out, but I'm not going to lie to you. This and this, I am so smitten. I've just got to tell you, I am so smitten. So this is my next shuffle. And I know Alex has already done it because she sent me her card. She was like, ready. See, and there you go. Diana's holding up the lip. That's what I'm talking about. No matter what you're doing, you don't have to know about all the products. But what you do have to know about is if you're saying, oh, you should try this, or you're putting out in social media, whatever you're doing, make sure that you can tell them why you love it. These I love. Now, I heard somebody said that JP said, oh, this is such a small tube for the price they're getting. No, because when I use this, I'm telling you, like you need a dime, not even a dime. You're not using much of this or you're going to scratch your face off. Okay, let's be honest. Don't be using like a $50 amount because you're going to say, what happened to her face? She ain't got no eyebrows left. What is going on? You don't need that much, okay? All you need is a little bit, but it smells good. No, I'm not doing it. This is mine. I had to go upstairs and get it. It's not overpowering, but these capsulated little things, this is the best thing ever. I still got my little thingy on it. I put it back on every night and every day. And of course, you're taking these out and and I'm like, you know how you worry, you're like, how come that person ordering that again? Like, I swear it's only been 3 weeks. They shouldn't have to order it again because they're probably using way too much of that product. No such thing with these. And I have to tell you the perfect amount. But I do this the whole time. I'll put it on, wait 15 or 20 minutes. Lee and I be sitting there watching. I'm like, baby, feel my face, baby.
Yeah.
Feel my face, baby. I'm like, and he's like, baby, I know it's soft. And I'm like, no. It is like softer than it was like 2 weeks ago. Feel it again and act like you want to. Act like you want to because it's soft. So, and he just does not know what to do with me. But I love this. And I've gotten to the point to where I can't wait to talk about it. And the other thing about this, you need to remind it's not sticky. Alex, you're right. And that was such a thing for me because I can't use the moisturizing balm because it's too sticky for me the next day. I can use the aqua balm, but I cannot do this waking up in the middle of the night and go poop. I know some people don't bother, it just bothers me. This is only supposed to be used 2, maybe 3 times a week. So out of 7 days, 2 to 3 times a week. So for me, it's just been, I've been doing it Monday, Wednesday, Friday is what I've been doing it. I take off the weekend from it and then I start again. I tell you what amazed me is that it doesn't make my face red. You know how normally if you use anything that has the microdermabrasion that you get done, it's great for your skin, but my skin used to get kind of red for a while. Does not happen. Diana, you wanted to add something. What's up?
For what my bills are, which everybody's bills are unreal.
Right,
I'll get that.
right.
Out of the new, I still get the travel sizes. Still do. You
Yeah.
don't use that much. You don't have to use that much. And they last longer than people think. And if they don't have the money to order any anew from you, introduce that stuff, man.
I agree. It's a great point. So I guess they realized I had a lot of customers who just didn't listen, so they decided to do this. But I really do. I love these, and I'm going to tell you, this is going to be. I'm going to start trying the eye serum tonight, and I got to be honest. It's hard for me to be honest about products when I'm like, I'm a really big eye lift pro. I'm just eye lift all the way. I love the eye lift. Always have. Now, I tried to use the Belief eye stuff. I was not a fan. My eyes got itchy. It's just me. And there's a lot of people who love it. I just didn't love it. So of course I went back to the eye pro. Now tonight, I'm gonna start the Isa Knox, the eye serum that they have. I just want to see. Because if you could keep most of your products in one family, why wouldn't you? You know how we have the platinum and how we have this, and we know we're always going to have trouble spots. Look, I still use the dark eye corrector every day. I use the depuffer every single day. These are things that I use because of problems. But if I can stay in a family, and I've really struggled with that. 16 years in Avon, and I've struggled. It's like I'll go, I like this day cream, but I don't like this cream. I know. And a cleanser, guys, there was no cleanser for me in Avon before the rice water. My face could not handle any of them, and there wasn't any that I could use. And Kim, I remember you and I talking about this many times, that a lot of people felt that way with this rice water cleanser, and it was just the right everything, the right scent, it wasn't rough. It made me want to wash my face day and night. And again,
have you tried the Physio Gel face moisturizer yet?
I have not tried. I have it, but I have not tried it yet. You're loving it? Yes, yeah. Really?
Yeah, I have it on right now. And it's one of the few face moisturizers I can put on in the morning or at night. Wow. And it's already, dried into the skin. My skin doesn't feel.
So it's not sticky. It's not sticky.
Because I can't stand that either. But it still feels completely soft.
Now, I hope your notebooks are open, because look, you know that with my meetings, you never know where our meetings are going to go. I'm not scripted. I just don't do it. You know it. I kind of know what I want to talk about with y'all, but I never know where you're going to take me. But even me, I have my notebook here because I just know that you guys are going to tell me something that I need to know. And you heard her say, it's not sticky. So for me, I'm like, they may like this product, but they may not like it. But I have a second thing now that I can say, if you don't like that feeling, I get that you don't like it. That's me. But there's this other product we have that I would love for you to try. So
my fiance is using it now.
Oh, really? That's that's great. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So he really likes it too.
Good. Diana.
Okay, the $200 or $300 item we have now.
The Mission?
Yeah, everyone I know that I deal with is looking at that. From Avon? Are you serious? That's from Avon? Who buys that stuff?
Yeah.
One time I said, check out the ramen noodles. What? There's ramen noodles?
Yeah. It's true.
Tell me about that. I haven't learned about
the Mission. Now, look, you're going to get a lot of feedback from a lot of different people on Mission. Just my own personal thing. I tell people, if you don't want to like the Mission, don't use it. Right. I'm going to say that now. Right. I liked the Mission. I used the serum, and I got full-size products that were sent to me from the meeting in the box. But still, as much as I like it, what I have to manage is my pocketbook. Okay, so Would I have bought that? No. Even with a 40% discount. I've had one person buy it. She got it directly from me, and I gave her my discount because I said, let me ship it to you. You pay for shipping. I just wanted to know because why? Because she's a high-end spender. She buys clothes for me. She buys gifts from me, but she's never really bought the skincare. Now, we have down here in North Carolina, we have what we call Lake Norman people. And, you know, if it isn't a certain price, they don't even look at it. I don't get it. That would be somebody that I would introduce, but the first thing they'd have to get by is Avon because they don't look at Avon having that. I think that LG is definitely trying to shift us. They want us to be mid to high instead of low to mid. The reason I'm okay with that is because when we were just low, none of my girls were making any money. And I think most of them on here will attest to that. They were making some money, but for as many quantity of items that they were selling per item, they weren't making any money. They were selling 32 items and they were making $23, where now they can sell 11 items and they can make $32, which is very, very good according to what the product is that you're selling. I think that's a little high for us. I think that what they're doing with this, yeah, I think they're on the right track, but I think they are. Lee just said, you know, good, better, best. And I do think they're trying to figure out what is staying power for us. What will they need to put in the brochures in 6 months? Because remember, LG is not going to take it from old Avon, what worked and what didn't. They have made all their billions and billions of dollars because they have found out from their own mistakes, their own process. They're not going to stop doing that. So I think that they're going to figure out mission is not going to be something that I think is going to stay in our statement. I could be wrong, but I think right now we're seeing it still because the brochure is not 6 months in advance now, but they make them about 3 to 4 months in. Okay. So, but the thing is, I don't try to sell that. If somebody asks me, I'm all about it. I bought some samples. You know why? I'm waiting for the customer who doesn't care what the price is. And they go, oh, girl, you caught that? And they love it. And then they go buy it. So I'm like, I'm all for it. But have I found that person yet? No, I haven't. But I'm still looking. I'm still looking. So I don't want to say it won't work. But that's what Mission's all about. It's about LG seeing what's going to work with us. Okay, so you have something for trying to build the customer list, also trying to, the one other thing I have is, this is a cute one. I use this with lollipops from dollar stores, whether it's Tootsie Roll Pops or anything else, and it says, I'm a sucker for a new customer, okay? You take the label, you just loop it around the lollipop stick, and whether they decide to keep it or they give that to their kid, the point is, you've then said, hey, this is for your kid, but I always have a brochure ready to give to mom. They love it when you're, you know, taking care of their kids. And I always have too, because sometimes there's younger kids. So a lot of times I will have those loop lollipops for the really young kids. So I have who am I dealing with here? I might have the 3-year-old, I might have the 10-year-old. And if you're 57, you like Tootsie Roll Pops. I'm just saying, like it's Tootsie Roll Pop, maybe a blow pop if you want to blow some bubble gum or something. You know, I like all them kinds, so that's what I do. So again, stay in your lane. All of these are in the Team Onward group. Figure out what you can do. Figure out what's good for you right now in your business, not where I'm out in my business. Where are you at? And then use it. You have got over a month well, not over a month technically if you're going to start October 1st. Some people were taking this whole idea and saying, oh, well, this is just what I'm doing on Halloween. No. This should be your drive for the whole month of October, okay? And, you know, even afterwards, you know, this is a treat for you, You know, somebody who's great could take a little turkey, put a little turkey on there. Now we got a Thanksgiving treat for them. That's what we got. So you could do, yes. And Jen, you're exactly right. We could change it up for Christmas. That's exactly right. There'll be more coming for Christmas too. And I'll also be sending some stuff. We'll be monitoring some stuff next month on like Black Friday, okay? And things that you can put out there in brochures, things you can put in your social media, all of that stuff. Because we've got to really put on our thinking caps now. We're not going to have Scott and the gang. I don't know exactly what Avon is going to be bringing us, but I'm not waiting because I know things that worked all these years. And I think that if you decide where you can put it into your business, it will all work for you. Okay. So what we're going to do right now, obviously we are in 20. Oh, let me show you for all you who are on here live. I got to show you what we're, I have got these. So anybody who, of course, let me make sure I have everybody on here. I think the last person that I put on here was Jen. Hold on. Let me make sure. I got, okay, Jillian and Alex and Linda and Kim and Andrew and Amy and Jen. 518 number. Who's the 518 number? Because there's no name. I don't want to miss you for the giveaway. N digits 5793.
It's Bernice.
Hi, Bernice. How are you?
I'm fine, Molly. How are you?
I'm good, dear. What's the last name, Bernice?
Seymour, S-E-Y, M as in Mary, O-R-E.
Okay, I don't want to miss you on the giveaway, girl. So thank you for letting me know. And thank you again for joining us.
Not a problem. I'm glad to be here.
All right. So for all of you who are live, now, of course, I'm still going to give product away for anybody for replays. We'll have a drawing for that. But tonight I've got two different things. Well, actually 4 different things, but 2 are the same. 2 more are the same, but they're different colors. So I have money bags. Say yes to Avon. I have one in red. These are great for a lot of things. Let me not just door-to-door collecting. This is what I use it for. But you know when you have that pad with you, or hold on, or maybe you have one of the old Avon receipt books. Let me tell you, when I was in my car taking orders, taking information, didn't have anything right with me, I had a pen in here, a pad in here, whatever I needed. And when I was doing like cash sales or whatever, I would keep some coins in here, $1 worth of coins, also some dollars. If you have, look, I'm the girl who still carries like hand creams and I keep them with me on the spot. So you need to know that, you know, there are different things you can do and make on the spot. Look, that's what Kim, thank you, sweetie. That's what, I'm gonna guide you here. You can take the tea bag out. Nope, there's tea bag still on it, sweetie. Tim Brown is always on the spot. He sells from the trunk of his car, whatever he has. But it's hard to do that if you're not ready. Now, of course, I'm also ready with the apps. They can swipe their cards. They can do whatever. That's all good. But this is a really great place that instead of you looking for something, you can keep this in your car, in your vehicle. And like, where's my red Avon bag? Okay, so I've got one of those. I've got a yellow one that I'm going to be raffling. And then I have these. These are makeup brush and cosmetic holders that say Avon. These are absolutely for you. Or maybe it could be like pens. I used to have one on my desk before I got a real life pen thing, because I won one of these one time. And yeah, put my pens and my markers and stuff in it. But now, like, now all my extra eyeliners and stuff, when customers need them. Thanks, sweetie. All right. You're good. I put all that in there. It helps me keep what little bit of stock that I have, helps me keep it a little bit organized so I know where things are. So I have 2 of these that you still got the things. I forgot I had all this stuff. I got so much stuff they don't sell anymore. It's a shame they don't. But anyways, 2 of these are going to be raffled off. And 2 of these, and of course, with everything I send out, you also get samples. So you'll get samples in this. And then, of course, there will be products that will be going out, which is a good thing. So let me put these up. So yeah, so is this the eye serum? This is the eye serum. I'm going to be trying this tonight, starting this tonight. This is, of course, just came out in campaign 20. I've had this and I thought, no, I don't think I'm going to use this. Maybe a customer will buy it. What's going to go on? And I thought, no, I like to give everything a try. The bottles are just so pretty. Can I just say that? I mean, I used to think some of the other stuff was pretty, but to be honest, no. So this is an eye serum. Let me see here. Okay. It reminds me, it's lighter than the Eye Pro.
I've used it and I love it.
Do you love it? Linda, you're using it. Okay. Wow. It is okay. Okay. You don't need a lot of it, obviously. No. I have to really try to smell it. So that was a good thing. Okay. Well, I'm going to be trying that. So hopefully I would love to be able to put this on and say, I love this too. The peonies, they say that the power of it is amazing. I love that they're doing so much with natural stuff. And because right now, like it or not, that's what the industry is looking for. Let me see here. What else do they have? This is going to be going out of here. The dry body oil, which has got the hemp in it, which is good. You know, the whole CBD thing is actually really big. I haven't tried this yet. I thought about trying it because sometimes my legs from the summer get really, really dry. Don't know why. I think it's old age, but that's just me. I think it's old age. So, you know, I thought about trying it. I haven't tried it yet. So that's going out of here. Also, I'll tell you what, I did try, and I know I bought it down because I was like, oh, I want the girls to know I tried this. Hold on. I was all organized here, and then boom, didn't happen. Oh, the new, what are these called? What are they? The flat two-tone lipsticks. Okay. Has anybody tried these yet? These are great. Look, when you pull this up, it actually is two-toned. I know you can't see it. This is their beige, so it's their lightest color. I've been using this for the last couple of days because I don't like really dark, unless I'm actually going out like party town. Don't really do. So
Molly.
Yes, dear.
I don't mean to cut you off and change the subject, but I had a quick question.
It's okay.
If I had members on my team that needed to be on a training call, could I invite them to your training call?
Well, if they're on your team, they're getting invites from me.
Okay.
Okay. Matter of fact, I send the invite out to all 5 generations that I have on my team. I only get paid from 3, but I send it out to all 5 generations. So everybody's getting the same invite that you're getting. So okay. You may want to tell them, hey, I like this call. You should jump on this call, that type of thing. Tell them it's a Zoom. Tell them they can do what you're doing. They can call in. They can get on with their phone, whatever they want to. But if they're on your team, they're getting an invite.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So this comes in a bunch of different colors. And 2 of these are going to be going out so that you know. Now, look, here's a darker one. Look at this one. This is actually, I don't even know what color this is, guys. I can't read it. I don't know, but I'll hold up the color. Look at this. This is the 2-tone color for this one. And I don't want to rip this off. The other color is up here. I wish they would show it, but they don't. And then here's one that's, it's darker than the one I was wearing, but this one, they sent this one. So this is going to be going out of here too, to somebody for products. Also the hemp seed oil bathing bar. Okay, this again, this is, if you need, all you have to do is say the word hemp. And if you've got somebody who their eyebrows go up like, oh, CBD, really? They're the people you want to talk to about this. They're the people you want to talk to about this. People who are looking to naturally nourish and cleanse their skin using something that probably a lot of them are anyways. I mean, I take CBD oil every single day for my anxiety. So it is an industry that right now in Avon, it's here, but it's getting ready to blow up if they keep up with the products that they're bringing up. So don't feel like it's not something you should get. Get now.
Good.
Huh?
It smells good. My husband.
Yes, it does. Well, I can tell you without opening it. It smells very good.
Yeah, it smells really good.
And the men in your life, you know, we need to quit just thinking women, because men's skin are much rougher than ours. And if they're out there working with their hands, or they're out and, you know, your blue collar workers, your construction guys, even your police officers, your firefighters, your military guys, they're all out there. Guys who go to the gym and work out, seriously. Look, men are vainer than we are, no matter what they want to tell you. They want to smell good. They want to look good. If you tell them their feet are dry, they're going to be offended. They're going to be, Lee gets offended every time I'm like, you really need to do something with your feet before you touch my leg. You need to do something. And he's like, I'm clean. I'm like, we're not talking about cleanliness. We're talking about your feet need to be as soft as mine. Thank you very much. That's what we're talking about. So, yeah. So maybe I'm going to keep it and put it on his feet tonight when he's sleeping. And he'll get up and slide all the way across the floor. That would not be good. We better not do that. Also, hold on. Oh, the liquid eyeshadows. I have 3 of those, I thought. Maybe not. Only 2? Oh, no, 3. I have 3 of the glimmer shadows. All 3 of those are going out. This is, let us look. This one is Tiger's Eye. Again, I have seen so many people do stuff with this. This is the Tiger's Eye, okay? So kind of a brownish, copperish look. And then this one is the Moonstone. Let's see what the Moonstone looks like. Oh, that's kind of lighter. That's actually very pretty. Here's the Moonstone, okay? So we got that. And then, and look, these are great. And people do wear these every day. But think about the holidays and stuff. I mean, which one is this? Hold on. This is Sunstone. Here we go. Here's the Sunstone. So again, you can tell that they're really playing with kind of a natural. Look, I've seen people who just put it on. I've seen people who put it on and then they blend it with some of their other shadows. They've used it towards, not in the crease, but on the lid. A lot of this depends on just what kind of eye you have, whether you have hooded eyes, whether you have open eyes, whether you feel like, I just spent all that time putting on all that eyeshadow and that nobody can see it. Thank you very much. Sometimes it's that type of thing. But these are going out, of course, the new Ultimate Night Cream, the Isa Knox. This is going, I'm not going to open it because I have not opened this and I'm not using that. So this is going to be going out too. This is the big boy as far as for the drawing. Also, I don't know how many of you saw the pewter tree ornament for the year. We always have one of these. Every single year, always comes in this beautiful red little bag here. I have customers who just love these. I think they own all of them. So this is the one. It's pretty, but what I love is they're dated on the back. I don't know if you can see it, but it says Avon 2020. And then you take that little crappy China thing off. With China and I, we're going to go to war anyway, so it don't even matter like China. So anyways, so here we go. But it's dated. So I love it. So this is going out though, because I don't collect these. So I'll be nice. I'm feeling giveable today because I missed y'all in August. So we're going to do this too. I also have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 Belief formulas going out of here. So again, these are going to be replays and lives. And understand on the lives, if you're just watching this on the replay, let me be clear. My people who are on here on the live, who show up every time on the live, doesn't matter when they show up, those first things you saw, they're in a raffle all by themselves with that. But then they get re-entered again into the product raffle. You know why? Because they show up. That's why. So they show up. I know some of you can't, and I'm sorry you can't. But for those who do, so I don't have to talk to myself, I must reward them. You don't understand. I must reward them. So that's where I'm at with that. So if you're here live, and I have your names written down. Hi, Adriana. I have your names written down. So just saying, don't try to cheat because I write their names down. I know if you're lying. So Adriana, I have to put your name down there. I'll be like, she's not on my list. She's cheating. She's cheating. She's trying to get both things. That's what she's doing. Let's see. Is there anything else here that's going out? No. So let's take a look real quick here. Let me share my screen. Hold on. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Where is it at? Come on. All right, guys. Hold on. I got to switch this over. Be right with you. Get this signed in because I want to show you just a couple of things here because we've got to get used to this. I know some of you are struggling with this, but we have got to get used to this digital catalog. So we're going to do it. So, okay, so we are getting ready to do this. I'm getting ready to share. Linda, since you're not on mute, let me know, my friend, or somebody that you can see this. Can everybody see my thing here? Yeah.
Yes.
All right, good. Thank you. So up here, we see in the corner, it says enter items and digital catalog. So what are we doing? We're going to switch right over here to the digital catalog, and it is spinning. And let me do this. I'm going to make this one here. And you guys still feel free to talk if you have questions. Okay, so the first thing that comes up, of course, we are dealing with, here's our Campaign 20 book, which you should basically, according to, if you put your order in at the end of the campaign, you're still working on this. If you're like most representatives, you put your order in at the beginning of the campaign, which probably is sometime between Wednesday and today. And now you're taking orders for Campaign 21 because that's like the whole, we're in September. Let's think about what we're going to do in October. That should be what you game for eventually. If you're like, well, Molly, I'm still doing it in Campaign 20 and I don't put my order in until, like, I don't put mine in until Monday. That's okay. And if that works for you, keep doing it. I'm never going to tell you there's a wrong way. I'm just telling you that with Christmas coming, if you want stuff before it runs out, when it's limited stock, you need to put it in the beginning of the campaign. But we are going to look real quick. Let's look at the what's new 21. Come on, get way here. They don't need to see that. Come on, give me 21. Thank you very much. So you click on that bad boy, and here comes what's new 21, okay? This is where we're talking about the glimmer shadows, right? Now remember, I'm just scrolling down. This is what I'm doing. I'm just scrolling down. And then if I go over, okay, this is going to tell me a little bit more, whoops, about it. Experience a whole new attitude. Okay, here it says it's featuring a color for you, the sunstone. Okay, ultra wearable liquid. It is very testy. I'm still trying to get used to this myself, but guys, I am just not going to give up on this because this is going to be what we have to get our information from. Now here, why the love it? I like this in chic neo neutral shades. That's one of the things they were going for. If I hit that see more, this is going to tell me what I need to know. Buildable silky cream formula, extended shade range, easy to wear, from a sheer to a layered dimensional look in second. It's water resistant and delivers an all day wear. So when you want to know something about it, you just got to look for the arrows. That has been the thing that has helped me the most. So they've got those. These are the lip colors, the flat two-tone lipsticks. As you can see, that's the one that I had, the really light one. So there you see the double color very, very easily. Easy ombre, I love that. From the super luxurious formula to cutting edge. Now, if I had to tell you Do I like this, or do I like the new cashmere lipstick that they have out, which they sent us? I think we got it in the visionary thing. I love that. I absolutely love that. This is good. I could wear it. I am wearing it. Been wearing it all day, but I love that. It's so smooth, and I feel like it doesn't fall into any creases that are in my lips. I think the one thing about this I'm not real crazy about is I felt like it was kind of showing every crease in my lips, and I didn't know why. Now that could just be me, but I still like the cashmere better, but that's just a personal thing. And then of course, look here, they're talking about, Diana was just talking about this. Look at this whole lacquer your lips. I love that, lacquer your lips. And look down here, you see these 3 lines. If you want to know more about it, here you go. This is going to tell us the price. It's regularly $21. It's going to be $17. So where do I find the information? I don't know where to go. This is where you go. Get a polished shine, instant hydration, with naturally derived nourishing oils to help keep lips looking and feeling luxurious and supple. Supple, I thought it was subtle, supple. Everybody wants lips that are supple. I don't know. I'm just reading it. Okay, I'm just reading it. I do not know. I am just reading it. Okay, so let me let's go back here. All right. So we know they're going to have that. The Dr. Grout, they talked about this a little bit. Solution to thinning hair. I hear a lot of women talk about that, older women, but don't forget your men. Thinning hair. That's something men all experience. Well, a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them. And a lot of times they say that still comes from the scalp. And this says it has no sulfates, parabens, or silicones in it. That's a huge thing. We're not going to stay on this, but that's a whole line. And you can go here to learn about it. The What's New is still a place to learn about everything. Here we have more candles coming, and they keep making them more luxurious for sure. We have pumpkin pie, cinnamon sugar, sweet pumpkin, warm praline. We have flannel, which has got, I like anything with cedar wood, but that's just me. So flannel's going to have that cedar wood. So they are trying to help prepare us not only for fall, but for the holidays. Nog, like eggnog, spiced vanilla, warm milk, and pistachio. And then there's wreath, juniper berries, balsam, and amber. They have frosted currant, magnolia, creamy musk. I mean, I don't have any of these yet, but I have yet to have a candle from Avon really disappoint me. I am a candle fanatic. And that's if I can burn them before my sons take them from me, because they come visit me and they clean me out from all my Avon candles. I don't understand it. You think they were women. So now they have a purse side of the layered. Okay, a lot of people have liked this. A lot of people don't. I know Brenda Lloyd isn't a fan of this. This is one perfume I can wear. But if you have people who love it, now we have a purse size for them. Studio 1886, this is coming. This is coming big time between the jewelry and the fashion. This is going to be the new thing. Remember when it used to just, it would be Avon Signature or whatever, you would see that in a lot of the clothes. Studio 1886 is going to be it. They have a lot of beautiful stuff that's coming out. Watches, necklaces, all this stuff can be used. That's a nice watch right there. I don't remember seeing that, but what a nice watch. So again, I know you say you don't have time. I believe that you have to make time. I'm just going to be that honest. If you really want to know what we're selling, get in here, figure it out, and get to become an expert. Let me tell you something about your upline, Molly Stonebone. If she can learn how to do anything in this Avon world, so can you. I do not have a degree. I am not computer savvy. I'm not any of that. Everything I have, I've had to learn, and I've had to struggle through it. And I have to tell you, when I first started with this digital catalog, I just kept shoving off of it and saying, I hope they never stop giving us books. I can't stand this. I can't stand it. Now I've realized that I have to get to know this. You know why? I got customers looking at it. I got customers looking at that catalog, that digital catalog, and I'm like, we're getting this information out that they're asking me about because it's right there in the catalog. So if you want to be the best in the business, you've got to learn what the business is doing, what it's bringing us. And by the way, this isn't anything different than the direct sales companies who are ahead of us on this. So my deal with you is get to know it. I love their sterling silver line. I do. I am definitely purchasing these earrings here because y'all know I'm an earring fanatic, big time. And I love silvers and sterling silvers. I absolutely love these. These are great. The Power of Pink, we have a lot coming out. You all know what our deal is. It's always going to be breast cancer, even though we are partnering with the American Cancer Society. A lot of great stuff here. We're not going to go through all that. The Cucina cleaning spray. Now, I've been using the first one they bought out. I haven't used this yet, but I did order it. So I'm going to see if this is better than what they had me using when they first came out. Okay, let's pop out of this one, because I really want to get into the next one. I know you guys have probably got those 21 books already, but let's look at campaign 22 for just a minute. I'm not going to keep you guys much longer. Come on. All right, so this is where the collagen, what we were talking about, what I was showing you that I loved. And if ever I would tell you, boy, do you need to really learn about this, the Isa Knox is something you need to learn about. And look, collagen is the big word in skincare right now. There's always one word in fashion, one word in skincare and beauty. Collagen is it, and this is a booster. It helps fine lines, wrinkles, helps the skin replump. It's a jump start production, and this stuff is amazing. Look, they got the small video on this. Okay, it has music. I have that turned down, but they have all that there, showing them how to do it. This little video here, Alex, do you have this one on your? Is this one of the ones you're using on your shuffle card? I don't know if she can hear me. I can't see her, so I don't know if she's still there.
No, it's not one of the videos.
You
I
used
think
the
the
long
one that I
one?
had was the 4 Isa Knox products, the first one.
Okay. This will be one that I'm definitely using, only because I'm such a pimper of this product already. I will be. I'm not going to lie. I wish they were using somebody that was a little bit older for this, because I think that's our target, our audience. I'm not going to lie. At least somebody who's in our 40s. And if she's in her 40s, I'd kiss her butt. Yes, I will. Well, she is not. So yes, I'm being
Maybe
catty.
she's been using it a long time.
I know, whatever. I'm like really catty tonight. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, and here is
Molly,
yes.
is there a way to download those videos from the digital catalog?
I have already put that request in. But
Okay.
I've asked, and I got to tell you, because this is campaign 22, this may be up on social media before it leaves. I mean, Avon Social before it leaves, because they're still putting new products in there, and because they still have a contract through then. Because these are already out, I would be watching. I went today to look to see if they were on there yet. They're not on there yet, but I am going to ask, where can we get these? Because we know where we can get them now, because they have to be usable, because Janine Whitfer, Avon Insider, they're using these. So they have to be. So I'm going to find out, are they going to put them on Avon U? What are they going to do to give us these product videos? Even if they put them on YouTube so we could share them off of YouTube, it would be great. We just take the link. So I'm waiting to hear back on that, but I don't have an answer yet for you.
Okay.
So let's see here. Then this is the cashmere lip cream that I was telling you about. I got the nude rose is what they sent me. Absolutely love it. Want to try a couple of the other colors. And I know it seems like we have a lot of lipsticks, but I hate to tell you, there are a lot of people out there that like a lot of different things. And if they can't find one that they like out of what our big realm is at this point, or what it's becoming,
Really?
and they don't really want a lipstick from us. It's just that simple. But I love this. I love the way it goes on. And the lip cream, of course, I've got the FMG in the matte. They also have it in the satin. They didn't send me one in the satin, so I'll definitely be ordering that. They also are doing this whole thing where they are celebrating they're celebrating everything old with Avon and bringing that mystique of 1886 and how they put stuff out. This is a Passion and Beyond rose silk bouquet. I don't know. They're saying that this is also with citrus. I love citrus. I can't do rose, but I know a lot of people who love rose. They're having a shower gel, a body emulsion come out in this. And again, there's more information on this, but what are your customers? What are they purchasing now? Then they have more coming out on the Propolis line. You'll see here, Catch the Buzz. These are styling boosters. The curl cream, I love that. I use a cream that's like this now, and I just got the Chi one. And I started using the Chi one, and I love the Chi one, but now I'm like, I'm gonna have to get this and try this too. Oh my gosh. Then they have a volume spray for those who are looking for volume. How many people are now using a leave-in conditioner? They're gonna have one, and it's liable to be a big seller. But again, we used to have 8 products, and most people didn't even like 6 of what we had when it came to hair care because it was not a good product. And now we have all these products, and I know people are like, it's so many. And all you got to know is, what are they looking for? Are you looking for volume? Because in all honesty, if you're looking for volume, you can put volume up in the search thing, and it's going to bring this up. Oh, we have a volume spray. Yes, let me tell you what we have here. And then when you go down here, when you come to your digital catalog, you can figure out exactly what it does do besides volume and how it works. Know your products, get to know them. If you don't have a lot of hair people, you know what? Thing is, you look, I love your hair. What products do you use in your hair? We have got some great products right now. When we were able to buy the Propolis shampoo, conditioner, and serum, man, I got all of those that they would let me have. It's just great. I'll put them in new customers' orders. When I send them a thank you, I'll send that as a free sample to say thank you for your order, no matter where they live. And I've had people who buy it afterwards. They love it. This is an aloe dual active hair serum that's coming out. Haven't read a lot about that, but I love those things that have the 2 things. When you push it, like 2 different things come out. Is that not amazing? Have you tried that new toothpaste they just brought out, the one that looks all bougie? Okay, bougie. Well, I'm not a bougie person, but I can act like it when I'm brushing my teeth. So I took that bad boy out, and I said, oh my gosh, it's like half charcoal, and it's like half this white stuff over here. I was like, I like this. So yeah, here we go, dual active. I'm probably gonna try it. Don't even need it in my hair just because it does that. So again, check out the complete collection on all of this. They have more sterling silver stuff coming out. Look at this. Some of this stuff, this is, I think, a topaz, I believe, and cubic zirconias. I got to tell you something. They are going all out with the sterling silver. And people will buy this, especially with the holidays coming up. So if you haven't been in your What's New because you're scared of the digital catalog, I'm just going to tell you this. You need to get over yourself. You need to absolutely get over yourself. There's no other way to put it. If you really want a business that is going to be better than it was last month or last year, guys, you got to get in there and learn with me. I can show you all. You saw me. Look, all it took was all I had to do was take my mouse and just go a little bit too far. There it goes. I just had to say, okay, Molly, you're learning. I know now how to get back to where I was. I know that the 3 lines are going to give us the price of what something is going to be. I know if I go to the end, it's going to give me all the information about those things. And there are still some things that, to be real honest, my customers aren't in. I don't even take the time to get to know it. But I have enough customers that I know there are some things I need to know. And that's why these meetings are important, because you all are talking, I'm talking, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she's using that and that's what it's doing. Or, oh, I haven't tried that. I wasn't going to. I need to. This person says this isn't sticky. This isn't sticky. This is great. She uses this twice a week. Look, This is how we learn. We are all reps here. Some are beginners, some are vets, some are over the hill like myself. But you know, we still here sharing. That's what it's all about. And
You are not
they
over the
need to
hill.
get older. They need to get older models. I'm just saying. Going after that, they need to get older models. Just telling you.
You are not over the hill.
Well, baby, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm holding on to the mountaintop right now. I'm holding on. Please, Jesus, don't let me go. I'm like that person right now saying, please don't.
Just join the 50-year-old, okay, club.
Girl, I'm closer to
Don't scare
60
me.
now than I am 50. I could say that a few years ago, but now I'm like, oh, Jesus, I'm 57. I'm heading to the big 6-0. That's all right. Y'all coming with me. You might be late to the game, but eventually you will be there. So just keep
Yeah,
going.
we all go there.
We gonna have fun with it, though. We gonna have fun.
Holly, your life that we see like this and you does not look even close to 60. Doesn't feel close to 60.
Oh, okay.
You're alive.
Next time I'm gonna come on. I'm taking it all off. I'm gonna strip down. I mean, I may have to saddle my boobs for you, okay? But I'm gonna come on, just so you know. We gonna see what's happening. I'm gonna say, okay, bye. This is what 57 Williams like. I can't read what you're saying, but let me put my glasses back on. We'll be all right. Here we go. I mean,
That'd be just fine too.
oh, look at that baby. Look at you, darling. Man, that kid is growing like a weed. Don't blink. He's gonna be 5 years old before you know it. Don't blink.
He's already 3 months.
Wearing any of those clothes I sent?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure because he looked so little. I thought he'd be 3 years old before he could wear them. I said, what you thinking? What you thinking? Yeah, that's
He
great.
wears them to bed because our room stays cold.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad to see it. No, he's absolutely adorable. God bless him. God bless him. He is sweet. You're right, Jen. He is. Okay, so any questions? What do we got? Do we have anything you're not sure of? I'm just glad to be back. I'm not going to lie. I miss you guys away from you. I need it. I need it. I need you because I need to miss you. It's kind of when I send my husband in the other room and I hide from him. I need to miss him. It's the only way I can miss the blind guy. You got to understand. Blind guy's with me all the time. So I'm like, kid, I miss him. So I had to miss you guys. And I did, even though I was still staying online with y'all still. So anybody have anything that I need to know? Kim needs a one-on-one with me. Okay, Kim, we can do that. Let me know what's good for you, my friend.
Lena's trying to talk to you.
I see you. You want what you want? You want a piece of this? What you want? What you want, baby? What you want?
You could tell her about it.
My goodness, look at that.
That face.
I tell you what, that right there is what makes this world a better place, right there. All you have to do is look at these little kids, and that's what makes the world a better place.
Oh, where you going?
Yeah.
Love watching, like I'll catch, Alex, I was stalking your page the other day. I will admit I was looking for a picture of you because she won the Mira, the premier level Mira, and Brenda did. So then I have to go stalk everybody's page so I can find a good picture. Okay. So I can like tell everybody they won. And so I'm stalking, I'm going, oh my gosh, look at her kids. And I'm like, I remember when my son was that big and I'm 34 now, but I could probably hug him like that if you really let me. I don't know. So anyways, yeah. So you guys with the kids, it's like awesome. I just love, and I know you think the breaths. I know you think that, and they are. They are. Let's be clear. They are. They can be. But love them, because one day, ask Kim. I thought she was never going to recover when her kid was leaving me and going to. I thought I'm gonna have to fly to California and I'm gonna have to comfort her because she was like, I was blowing snot bubbles when she was typing stuff about missing her. So I said, oh, I'm not crying. It's bad. It's bad.
It was so bad.
And you never stop missing them. I'm in North Carolina. My kids are in Maryland. And I talk to them every single day. As a matter of fact, Anthony called the other day and I was in the middle of putting something together for y'all. And he called and it was just, and I saw it was him. And I'm like, I just talked to him 15 minutes. So I answer the phone and I don't say anything. And I go, and he goes, do not look at me that way. Like you are tired of talking to me. Do not. And I'm like, you just look like me when you said that. I said, you need to stop that. Oh my gosh. So yes, love your kids and your family. You never promised tomorrow. Is that not true? Is that not true? We are, look at that. Jillian's got her little one up there. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look. Oh, look at you, Chew. I see you. Oh my gosh, I just need to love up on you guys. Oh my gosh, it's just bad babies.
And
Thank God
Molly,
I can only grab
that
them.
young man we were just talking about,
Yes.
he is going to be 21 this month.
Gosh, can you believe it? Can you believe it?
No.
I know, man. My youngest is going to be 27 on the 5th of October. My
my
oldest is 34.
Aw.
And I am just like my granddaughter is going to be 13. I'm like, when did that happen? When did that happen? So I can tell you from experience, it's going to happen. So love on them. As Alex said, I know you're tired. This is why we do what we do here. This is why we do it. We do it because we're trying to live a better life and show them how hard mama works and daddy works, right? That's what we do. So, okay, I know. You tell mama feeds you. Tell her. Tell her you want Cheeritos. You want, tell her give you some Cheeritos. You be all right. Just suck on the Cheerito. You'll be all right.
They're not old enough for that yet, Miss Molly.
Oh, stop it. Grandma Molly is here. Stop it. Oh, my gosh.
I like ranch dressing and gravy.
Okay, really? Okay, that works. I'll take that. Mashed taters. Mashed taters. Just saying, mashed taters. Everybody loves mashed taters. Everybody.
And banana pudding and brownie mix.
And you don't want to give them a crushed up Cheeritos. What's wrong with you? There's nothing wrong with Cheeritos. Just saying. Nothing wrong with them. Hi, baby. I see you. Okay, guys. So this is what we're doing. So, Kim, you need to text me so we can figure out what's good for you. Anybody else who look, I don't even know why I go through this. You know what to do. So what's the homework? The homework. I know who you are if you're live, so you don't even gotta send me anything telling me you were live tonight. I got all your names down. Homework is going to be, how are you going to prepare for the month of October in your business? And I want you to think about this. In the month of October, we are going to be in campaigns 23, think about it, and 24, October. Think about it. So we got some Christmas starts righteously in 23. They started, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do to prepare for what's happening in October? October, and I don't want to hear, well, we may not have any trick or treat. We know what can or might be, but what are you going to do to build your business? So if you want in on any of the products and the extra products that I'm sending, I need an email at molly7720@gmail.com, same one that you always get from me. I want to know, what are you going to do different in October? And when I say different, why don't you think about this? Why don't you do something that makes you a little uncomfortable? Tell me what you're going to do that's going to make you uncomfortable, that you're a little scared to do, that maybe you're scared somebody's going to say no thank you, maybe somebody's going to say no. What are you going to do that could possibly, if you do it enough, get you a couple of new customers or get you a new recruit, a new team member? Maybe it will help you start your team. Just what is it? We talk about so much, whether it's something with the product, maybe it's something we share tonight, but we're going into fourth quarter. And for those who just came back, or this is your first holiday with Avon, there's nothing bigger than fourth quarter. Nothing. Everybody, whether they want to or not, has to buy for the holidays. Everybody. We now have a brochure in an e-store that pimps everything. Was it Amy? Let me just brag on Amy just a little bit here for a minute. Amy had a post the other day. Yes, I stalk all of you, so just be well aware of that. I stalk all of you. Amy put up a post the other day about somebody moving in or something, and she went and bought this not expensive little container that was adorable, by the way, and she put a thing of our daily essentials in there, from the cleaning stuff to the wash stuff, like congratulations for moving into your new place. And it was all Avon products. Now, doing that with beauty, a lot of people, never have we had so much that you could do that. And Amy, I just thought that was so outside the box. I'm gonna send you something special because you went outside the box. Let me just tell you that right now. So outside the box, that was like somebody got a new house. She could have said, here's an A box, or you could, whatever, just to be nice. But she said, what could I do for them that would not only make their lives easier, but would also bring back a repeat customer? Because most people still don't know Avon does all this. And I bet she put a brochure in there with all her information on it. Not that they probably needed it because she knew the people, but just saying.
Normal citizens, I would have, but she was my best friend, and she already has all the books.
How perfect! How perfect! And look, and for my customers, and the reason I get to what Amy did, some of my regular customers who are, by the way, very good customers, but maybe they do mostly beauty and all. This is why I throw in a Cucina soap, the dishwashing soap, the sponges we have, the wipes right now that we have. I'll even buy a mask and put that in there. As much as I don't like them, I will promote them because we sell them. And I will do that. And this is the amazing thing with me. I will do that, and then I will see them get on my e-store, and they will order 3 of those soaps because they want to put them in all 3 bathrooms. They will order. So I'm not telling, this is not everybody. What if you just picked one of your regular customers a month, not a campaign, a month, and took one of the daily essentials, maybe the Cucina wipes, maybe a thing of the disinfectant soap, which everybody loves because it smells so good. I'm not talking about the Cucina, just our disinfectant soap smells so good. Matter of fact, the people who were here visiting me said, I don't know what that soap, because then say, Avon, I don't know what that soap is. It's in the bathroom. I know it looks like it's got Chinese on it. They said, but man, that stuff smells good, and you only need a little to do your hands. Well, before she left, she ordered 3 of them in the Cucina, in the rice water. I'm telling you, pick one person. I'm not telling you, don't do it for these people who aren't buying from you anyways to get them to buy. And when you see people, are you having them when they're with you? Are you having them say, hey, look, I got a soap I want you to try. Can you do that? Can you do it? So I just, Adriana, shoot me your cell number, and I will send you the product spotlight thing that I'm doing. I'll send you that so you can see what I'm doing with that. Also the campaign one, but I'm trying to use that shuffle card more now. And I was so proud of Alex, because Alex, man, took this thing and just boom, took it immediately in the Isa Knox. She just took off with this and said, hey, can you look at this and tell me if this is okay? And I'm like, I hate these young women who get this stuff so easily. And I sat there and struggled for freaking 45 minutes, and she just sent it to me at 15. Thank you very much. But you know what I thought? But she just kept at it until she got it where she wanted it. Yes, Alex, if you could post yours on that product in the Team Onward group, that would be great. And I'll also go back and I'll post the one for the rice water cleanser, because that was the spotlight for me this month, although now they're out of it, but it was. But go through, click on that app, but don't just click on it and go, oh, wow, that's good. No. These business cards do more than just what comes up here. You can scroll, you can hit it, and it takes you directly to the e-store link. They can just order it. There's so much that you can do with this. So what I'm telling you is, you either need to find the tool that will do this for you, or you need to open your mouth and you need to start talking about it. And I say, if you're in the lane where you need to do that, do it. Oh, and right now with Shuffle, if you sign up, you can sign up for, I believe, for this month, you can sign up for $1, and then it's $10 after that, just to see what it'll do. You have 10 cards you can do whatever with. But the key is here, if you're going to just see it and look at it and not do anything with it, Don't get it. Don't waste your dollar. Nobody has a dollar just to waste. You've got to be willing to look for a new business tool and say, how can this help me? Now, I use it for everything. I use it for party invites for myself. I have one that's made up for my family to wish them a happy birthday. Forget that sending them cards all the time anymore. I don't do that stuff. They don't appreciate it anyway, so I put money in there. Let's be clear. And anniversaries. Have a nice day. And of course, as many of you know, I do that with you on your birthday. You're either getting an email from me or you're getting a text from me that says happy birthday or happy Avon anniversary, because that's how important it is to me. And it should be important to you. And if you have your customers' birthdays, you could do the same thing. Personal relationship, guys. That's what I'm going to say. Personal relationship. This fourth quarter is the time to build it. Okay. So take a look at this stuff. Take a look. All this stuff that I shared with you for Halloween and all. This is all in the already. Yes.
Look how big he's gotten.
Oh
He got
gosh.
sleepy.
I keep telling you, don't blink. He's going to be 5 trying to do the same thing. And you're left. That's what's going to happen. They all do it. 34 years old. He's
trying to stand and roll over and everything else.
That's what they do these days. You know, no, none of them want to stay little anymore. I don't get it. Next Monday, we are going to do training. And what we're going to do next Monday is, oh gosh, I was trying to, okay, let me ask you, for any of you here, do any of you struggling with ordering at all, period? Do you? When you're trying to look for something, when you're trying to see what's coming up that's new. I was thinking about starting September with putting in basically a bogus order or whatever, and just how to go search for things. You know, a lot of the, and by the way, not everything that's new is in the What's New book. Did you know that? I go to Daily Essentials every week and look through Daily Essentials. That's how they snuck in all the ramen. Amy? I can't hear you.
You've seen all the new nail tools coming.
Yes, all the new nail tools. Look, they're not all that stuff is in there yet. But if you just go and click on What's New.
Didn't even find it under it's not even under What's New.
That's where I found it.
It's on the e-store is where a lot of them.
Not now, because I just looked at it. So right now, maybe it had to turn over. Maybe the campaign had to turn over, Amy, for it to do it. But Amy's right. You want to know where stuff comes out first? Check your e-store. Check your e-store. She's 100% right. But I thought maybe sharing the screen like we just did, but kind of showing you some of these things that you can look for so that you're better prepared. You know, how to add things with, oh, how do I do this? I'm adding a customer, I'm doing this. So I thought about doing that, because in the 3rd week, we're getting back to Vibe. We're getting back to Vibe where we dropped off, and we're going to start training on Vibe again like we were. So we have next Monday is going to be training for all reps. Anybody who wants to jump in, we'll probably start with ordering. And then the next week, we're going to get back into Vibe. So that's going to be, that's leadership. That's leadership, Jen. That's where we look at our leadership reports. They call it Vibe. If you don't have a team member under you, you're not even going to see it because they don't until they attach you. And in order to be attached, your first person has got to actually put in an order before they're active. So, you know, just something, but I mean, so it's something that you could look at if you wanted to, so you're prepared, but don't feel like something you have to be on there no matter what. I don't tape the leadership calls. I just don't, because they're actually more personal, like this isn't, but just saying, I don't take them.
Sunday are you going to do that training, Molly?
7 o'clock.
Okay.
7 o'clock. Everything we're keeping at 7. So we're going to do that at 7. All the meetings are going to be at 7 so that my brain is still functioning. So yeah, so we're going to do that. So we'll look at, now that one will be taped. Okay. So Kim, don't worry. We always tape the training one. So that one will be, it's just a leadership one that I normally don't. And a lot of times what I'll do is I will tape it. And if we don't go into talking about anything that I feel like I don't want out there in the Avon world altogether, then I will go ahead and I will, if it's a really good training. But when it's just y'all, my leaders and all that are on here, we just talk about everything, kind of like we just did with the BBs. What am I going to say? Just how it is. So that's what we're doing. Look at her. Isn't she beautiful? Oh my gosh. I can't stand this anymore. Okay, everybody's beautiful. Everybody's got dogs but me. My kids, hi, baby. See, everybody's got all this, and my kids are in Maryland. We're not talking about it no more. All right, I will see those who want to join us next Monday. You'll get an invite for it. No worries. So whether it's replay or not. Replay people, make sure you email me too about what you're going to do in October. If you want to be entered into the drawing for the products, if you are not on Team Onward, please don't send me an email. I always check, even though I don't know all your names. You have to be on my team to get in on the products or the giveaways. And I will talk to you guys soon. If you need me, you know how to reach me. Love y'all. Onward, no matter what. Bye.